If you don't do this, you'll never feel God's presence. Have you ever felt like God is far away? Like you're doing all the right things, but somehow His presence just doesn't seem real? If you're being honest with yourself, you might have had moments where you've prayed, gone to church, or read the scriptures, but still felt that disconnect. Well, I've got a bit of a wake-up call for you. There's something you're missing, something that can completely change how you experience God's presence. And no, it's not about doing more church stuff or saying the right prayers. It's about opening your heart in a way that allows you to truly connect. The truth is, we often make our relationship with God way more complicated than it needs to be. We think we have to follow a strict routine, do everything by the book, and then maybe we'll feel His presence. But here's the thing, it's not about the checkboxes. It's about how real you're willing to be with Him, and how open you are to inviting Him into the everyday moments of your life. God's presence isn't something you just feel once in a while when everything's perfect, or when you're in a beautiful church setting. It's something you can feel all the time if you just shift your mindset. Imagine you're having a bad day, things are stressful, and you're starting to feel overwhelmed. That's the moment when you can invite God in. It's not about waiting until you're at your best or feel like you've earned His presence. It's about acknowledging that you need Him in the mess of life. And when you do that, that's when His presence starts to feel real. I want to take a second to thank you for being here and reading this. Seriously, just taking the time to reflect on your spiritual life and how you can get closer to God shows that you're already on the right path. Many people ignore or avoid this conversation, but the fact that you're interested means you care about deepening that connection with Him. And that's amazing. So thank you for that. So let's get back to what it really takes to feel God's presence. It's about cultivating an awareness of Him, not just in the good times, but in every moment of your day. Whether you're driving, working, or spending time with loved ones, God is always there. The question is, are you paying attention? When you make an effort to be mindful of His presence in your everyday life, that's when you truly start to feel Him. It's also about letting go of the idea that you have to be perfect to be in God's presence. So many of us think that we have to clean up our act first, that we have to be sin-free, or have everything figured out before God will come near. But that's not how it works. God doesn't need you to be perfect to love you. He wants you as you are, in all your messiness and imperfection. So stop waiting for the perfect moment to invite Him in. He's already there, just waiting for you to acknowledge Him. God is present in the highs and the lows. He's with you in the joy and the pain. And when you start to understand that, when you realize that you don't have to be good enough to experience His presence, that's when your whole relationship with Him shifts. It's not about checking off tasks or being spiritual enough. It's about letting Him into every part of your life and giving Him the space to show up. I want to leave you with this. If you want to feel God's presence more deeply, stop waiting for the right time or the right circumstances. Stop thinking you have to be perfect. Just invite Him in, right here, right now, in the middle of everything that's happening in your life. You don't have to be flawless. You just have to be real. And once you start doing that, His presence will feel more alive in your life than ever before.